Lock to throw. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. On second down, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's Locke. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Hey, 43, yellow. First and 10 for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after one, 14-7 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Sending a receiver right. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Locke. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
A run here with Tracy on second down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now it's Tracy looking to run. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throw it. Lock. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Lock to throw on 1st and 10. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on second down, Locke. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Throwing now on third and long. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They'll go. It's Locke. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A second down throw for Locke. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Locke to throw on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
So we have reached halftime, and it's a 4-point game. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On first down, it's Mahomes. That one is complete to Hardman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. Now Butker to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down is Locke. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. Locke to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. On second down, Locke. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's Locke. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. He's on for the second time. We're trying to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Mahomes on first down. Open man downfield. It's Kelsey. So from the 36, it is first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. They motion the slot man left. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he's in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. On first and 10, here's Locke. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Attack!
A first down throw for Mahomes. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Lock to throw on first and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a second and 12. To throw is Locke. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's Locke to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
throw it. Lock. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's Lock. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. A carry here for Tracy. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Now Lock. That's hauled in at the 2. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. They'll try to run. Powering forward. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10.
Hey, yo, go. Our time.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score again. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. That is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Locked to throw on 1st down. Finding his tight end, Bellinger. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Lock. That one intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 14-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
43! 43!
Man in motion is Brown. First down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Hey, Riblet! Yellow! Attack! Hey, color! Right hand!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone. Either way, that offense takes the field on the 1-yard line. He certainly did his job.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. On the give, it's Tracy. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run here. And he will bring it in for the 2-point conversion. Cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
To throw, Wentz. That one is complete to Hardman. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, KC.
46 down, man, 5-4. Here we go. What's this?
To throw, here's Wentz. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Wentz. And he gets that to Hardman.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. It's a two-point attempt as Wentz brings the offense to the line. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down is Locke. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw is Locke. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So up comes Locke. He and the offense will try to add 2 more.
The Giants still line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will bring it in for the 2-point conversion, cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. The kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll come up for first and 10. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Here's first down.
Let's go now.
Here's Locke. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now, on second and long.
Let's go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Business. This is highly recommended. It's all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me. The numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town. I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark. We all bite.
You gambling with your life? Let's roll the dice.
Piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary.
Open the wide.
Sounding like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone.
Come on.
Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that popping.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open the wide.
Sounding like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
said I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so neat. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible. Hey, hey, baby, I'm a fan of you. Hey, hey, hey. Your sensation is my fixation.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you.
Your sensation, my fixation.
Just tell me that it's tangible.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Right away, they get to him again. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
Down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Giants first down.
Here's Locke to the air. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Gets this to Johnson. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants lower the deficit to a single possession. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. They'll run with Tracy. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Lock. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll get this out wide. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. To throw is Locke. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. This one pulled in by the tight end Bellinger. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Walk to throw on first and 10. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on fourth and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
Hey, here we go, Sunday. Ready?
Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. But what does that do? It gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Set to go now on first and 10. Throw it. Lock. That's caught left side by Bellinger. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Giants.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Pass pulled in by Tracy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now Locke. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
On fourth down, Locke. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, son.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6.
Hey, let's go Sunday, son. Ready?
From the shotgun, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. You will happily take this starting field position. They begin with first and goal at the 2. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, trio left.
Play action now. It's Gino. There's the big tight end, Fant. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. The run up the middle. It's Walker. He's inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
It's a gain
Smith now to throw on first down. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. From the gun, it's Gino. And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And he will have the Seahawks, and he's going to have the Jets. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's Walker. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal.
Hey, trio left. Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday.
Here's Gino. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Jalen Darden now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, we go, Shalon.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He finds Walker. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Once again, it's Walker. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. 3rd and long. Now, Gino. Got a man. It's Lockett. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Smith. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Locke. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go. It's Locke. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Now a return coming from the 14. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
17, Giants 9.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Lock to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Rayshon Jenkins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he'll get 4 on this one, down inside the 40-yard line now. Here comes 3rd and 6.
53.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Cover!
They'll run here with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And he has missed this one. No good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. This is 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Whoa! 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Down the sideline, past the 40. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. But we're stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. Lock to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2. They'll run, and he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Indy. Ready.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 21-yard line.
Hey, let's go Sunday. $53. So what's up?
To throw is Smith. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Hey, trio left. Ours.
Gino to throw. Slant. Smith and Jigba has it. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds. Up beyond the 30-yard line.
Tell you what, Mike, things have gotten very interesting. I mean, take a look at this situation. Tie ball game. You're still on your side of the field, and it's 4th down. Do you keep your offense out there and try to extend this drive to walk off the game? Or do you punt it away and play for overtime? I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll stick to the ground. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
Let's go now.
On 2nd down, Lock. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This a potential game winner. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This one he's got to have.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 59, check 59. There we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
There we go, Snowball. Snowball.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Smith. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Flip her up.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a road win here for the Giants. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory.
Big carbon hit like Mayweather. Tula come through and blow up. Got millions out there rap. They hate her, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming. I stole the show. Don't run up on that bitch. She a head case. All she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out a parachute. I'm geeked on next week. Got no more features. I might just stir at you. I'm geeked